Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning call. We start with technicals and derivatives outlook. So now, coming to the Nifty is trading close to 16,600 level, and Bank Nifty is trading close to 36,200 level. So this is what we have been maintaining for the last couple of days. That Nifty and Bank Nifty are both looking positive, and it should rally on the higher side. So what we look at the current scenario is during the week we are already rallied by 3%, so close to 3% in both the indexes. So this suggests that at the higher level, being a Friday, there can be a profit booking. So this is what we feel technically for the Nifty and Bank Nifty. Profit booking Nifty, the range would be somewhere close to 16,600 to 16,800, and Bank Nifty close to 36,500. There can be some profit booking. So this is just a profit booking. This doesn't change our view. Overall, the trend and momentum both continues to stay positive. On the lower side, 16,200 would be the demand for the Nifty, and 35,800 can be the support for the Nifty. So this is the immediate range for the overall Nifty and Bank Nifty. Coming to derivatives data, the Nifty put call ratio has now come to 1.48 levels, which is again like whenever it comes close to 1.5 to 1.8, it's kind of a oversold kind of zone. So that according to derivatives data, there can be some profit booking can also be seen. If you look at the positions in yesterday's session, both in Nifty and Bank Nifty, we have added the long positions, so there were no shorts. So overall, we sense from the derivatives point of view, the highest open interest was seen in the call option at 16,600, and in put option 16,000 was the highest open interest. Whereas in the Bank Nifty, the 37,000 on the higher side and 36,000 on the lower side. So this becomes the demand support and resistance zone. Sector-wise, PSU banks and private banks both continues to stay bullish. So we sense that this continuation of the momentum will be seen. So Bank Nifty is one of the best from both the indexes that will continue to remain positive. VIX, the volatility index has come to 16.86. So volatility has decreased. So basically, that is a good sign. So the continuation, the momentum should be seen in the market. Coming to FI data, what we saw in yesterday's session was they have reduced their short in index. So during overall, they were net like close to 1 lakh contracts short in the index futures. Now they have come close to 25,000 contracts. So this is a very good sign. So maybe in next coming days, if this data turns into positive, then the FIs would be the net. They would be adding long positions in the index, which would be again a very positive sign. Crude is trading close to $100. So eventually, in the last couple of days, it went up to 92. So if it breaks 85 or 80 on the lower side, then that is also be a very good sign for us. So overall, the view for technically remains it's a profit booking kind of scenario with the demand at 16,200. That's all from the technical. We have a technical call in demand in the range of 4,000 to 4,035 with a stop loss of 39.30 for the target price of 42.10. On the derivatives fund, we have a call in UPL futures in the range of 692 to 696 with a stop loss of 677 for the price target of 728. Thank you. And over to Archana, madam.
So the net sale increased by almost 80% YY 1,008 crore. Has reported net profit of 93 crore, higher 20. We have on the stock with the target price of 160.
1 minute. You know, there is a problem in your system, I think so. No, the volume is shut down, and it is very volatile. You have to check your system before. Archana ji, you can speak, but you check where you are muting and unmuting very fast.
So is this better now?
Yeah, that is better.
Okay. So sorry for inconvenience. We'll start with the science now. The company clocked 0.9% YY growth in profit at 116 crore for the quarter ended June 2022. While group revenue at rupees 1,250 crore grew by 5.8% QOQ and 18.1% YY. Constant currency revenue growth stood at 4.4% QOQ and 16% YY. We have currently buy rating on the stock with a target price of 1,100. On PVR, the company reported net profit of 68 crores for Q1 FY23. Its revenue rose to 1,000 crore, whereas its EBITDA came in at 189 crore for the quarter. The synergy between PVR and Inox will benefit the company, and the company will lead to premium valuation given its economies of scale, healthy balance sheet, and expansion plans. We have buy rating on the stock. On JB Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals, the company has completed the acquisition of portfolio of brands from Dr. Reddy's Laboratories. This acquisition was partly funded from internal accruals and partly through long-term debt. On NLC India, the company said that the board has approved an investment proposal for setting up Mine 3 in Neyveli, Tamil Nadu at an estimated cost of 3,750 crore. And also investment proposal of establishing TPS2, the second expansion of thermal power section in the same Tamil Nadu for capex of 11,200 crores. On ICICI Securities, the company reported 12% YY decline in Q1 profit, but revenue rises to 6.5%. The company recorded 12% YY decline in consolidated profit at 273 crore, while the profit before tax was lower by 12% at 367 crore. The revenues were at 793 crores. On Biocon, the US Food and Drug Administrator has concluded a pre-approval inspection for Site 3 of Biocon at Hyderabad in Telangana on July 20 with 3 observations. The company will be addressing within the stipulated time and stands committed to quality, safety, and efficacy of its products. On JSW Energy, the energy company recorded 180% YY increase in consolidated profit at 560 crore for the quarter ended June 2022. Now, this was backed by the exceptional income and strong operating income as well as top-line performance. Revenue grew by 68% YY to 3,115 crores, while EBITDA increased by 34% to 1,110 crores. On Imami, the company acquired 30% stake in pet care startup Canis Lipid Services India. So under this brand, for Ball Story would thus be focusing on the fast-growing pet care segment with its Ayurvedic range of solutions for common and recurrent ailments in the pets. On Gujarat State Fertilizer and Chemicals, the company reported 154% YY growth in consolidated profit at 344 crores in the Q1 FY23. This was backed by the strong revenue growth and operating income. Revenue grew by 63% YY to 3,018 crores in the quarter. On Welspun Corp, the company announced the commissioning of its blast furnace and sinter plant and TMT bars manufacturing facility at Anjar, Gujarat, through its wholly owned subsidiaries. The blast furnace can produce approximately 5 lakh metric ton of hot metal per annum, and TMT bar facility has capacity of 3.5 lakh metric ton per annum. So that comes positive on the company's front. On IndiaMart Intermesh, the company reported 47% YY decline in consolidated profit at 47 crore on lower operating income. Revenue grew by 7% YY to 226 crore, and EBITDA fell by 28% to 64 crores. EBITDA margin contracted by 29% from 49% YY. So that is like 4 set of numbers by India Intermesh, and the stock may react negatively on this. On RBL Bank, the private sector lender has reported a profit of 201 crore for the quarter ended June 2022 against loss of 459 crore in the same period last year. Now, this was aided by 82% decline in provisions. Net interest income grew by 6% YOY, but other income fell by 6% to 614 crore for the quarter. On SRF, the chemical company said that profit after tax has increased by 54% YOY to 608 crores in this quarter, backed by higher revenues and operating performance. Consolidated revenue grew by 44% YY to 3,895 crores in this quarter, while EBIT has increased by 58% YY to 938 crores in the quarter. So very strong set of numbers by SRF, and the stock may react positively on this. So that's it from my side. Now I hand it over to Hitendra for his further research updates. Thank you, and over to you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, and good morning, everyone. First of all, if we'll see, Adani Group has taken a approach to SBI for 14,000 crore loan. This loan would be for making PVC from coal. And this would be, they are going to set up a new facility at their Mundra plant in Gujarat. And total project cost would be around 19,000 crore for this project. Secondly, if we see, then Asian Development Bank has slashed India's growth forecast to 7.2%, seeing higher inflation. Currently from 7.5%. And secondly, if we also see, they also projected their inflation forecast to 6.7% from currently 5.8%. And then if you see, then Zydus has also got an US FDA approval for generic blood pressure lowering drug. This drug name is Norepinephrine bitrate, and this is used for lowering the blood pressure in adult patients with acute hypotensive state. And this would be an injectable drug, and this would be made at the Gujarat facility. And lastly, if you'll see, then there are a couple of results are there. First of all, we'll see Hindustan Zinc. Hindustan Zinc reported their earnings. They had revenue grew by at 9387 crores, up 44%. EBITDA grew by 47% at 5094 crores. And their PAT was also up by 46% at 3092 crores. And lastly, if you'll see, then CRISIL also updated their earnings. The revenue was up by 26% at 66,850, and their EBITDA was up by 21%, 910 crores, and their EBITDA margin was down by 1%, 25%. Their PAT was also up by 36%, 137 crores. Their EPS stood at 18.75 versus 13.9. So that would be from mine. I'll hand over to Prabhakar sir for more updates. Thank you.
Thank you, team. Good morning, everyone. Archana talked about two results. One is SRF and GSFC, both in chemical segment, where the revenue has grown. If you take SRF, it was 44%. And the expansion plan for SRF is also very aggressive. Now they are talking about expanding 1,000 MT per year of agrochemical and intermediate in Dahej. Now with a cost of 250 crores, many expansion plan they are announced. Even GSFC, the growth was very good. Now the profitability is also very good. Revenue growth is 164%, and profit after tax growth was 154%. And there is one more chemical company which came with the results, which is Mega Money Fine Chem. Now they have said it is the highest ever revenue of 553 crores, 84% it is higher, and profit after tax almost it is 192% higher at 108 crores, and they said the overall utilization previously was 87%, now it is 94%. And they added one more line which is very important. Caustic soda realization was up 104%. And caustic potash ECU is higher by 130%. And caustic soda major producer is Gujarat Alkali Chemical. So now when we see all chemical company, now there is a thing where their revenue growth has been very good and their margins have improved. That is why the profit after tax is even higher than the revenue. So I think chemical companies are something which is to be watched, and I think Tata Chemical, Gujarat Alkali Chemical, we have Ami Organic. Now Valiant, they announced in exchange that the Vapi unit where there was a fire accident, because of which the stock has corrected. Now that all approvals have been taken, and now the unit is running on steam. So that is why the stock has rallied. I think that stock will also continue to rally. So chemical will be one segment to watch out for. Even banking, ICICI Bank result is coming on Saturday, and RBI, Canara Bank is coming on Monday. So there are chances that the speculative rally is possible, but we need to understand. We don't give. We normally suggest to people that 2 days before and 2 days after results, you cannot trade the stock, because the results can be positive, the stock can react otherwise. So judging the results or buying for results, 80% of the time people have lost money. So that is why we give only option call when there is a result. We don't give any naked call. Very important. And banking result has been surprising on the positive side. RBL Bank also came with the results where their revenue was flat at 1,641 crores. Their NIMs have slightly improved at 4.36. Cost to income ratio is at 67.8, which is very high. But we are not fan of RBL Bank. But when it comes to our bank, which reported results, the cost to income ratio is below 45%. That means our bank is more efficient in that way. And loan book of RBL book, RBL loan book is about 60,270 crores, which is higher by 7%. In the zinc, they reported results, fantastic results from in the zinc. Their revenue was higher by 44% at 9,236 crores. Profit after tax was higher by 55% at 3,092 crores. And EPS for this quarter alone is 7.32. And Hindustan Zinc is a major producer of zinc, lead, and silver, and it is an integrated producer. And zinc is where they have made very good progress. And the company has said they will expand into fertilizer plant, and they will also set up a rooster plant with a capacity of 160 KTPA. And this fertilizer agrochemical plant will be 5 lakh ton per annum, I think so. So there are a lot of things which are happening in that segment. CRISIL came with a report. Results. Revenue was higher by 27.9% at 703. Profit after tax was higher by 35% at 136. Dividend is 8 rupees is the dividend. Canfin Home came with the results. So net interest income was 250 crores. 5.5% is the increase quarter-on-quarter basis. And profit after tax was higher by 31%. Now, quarter-on-quarter basis at 162, and NIMS is at 3.6, and EPS is 12. The loan book is 27,000 crores. No, hardly 3% increase, but I think the result is slightly above market expectation. And housing finance, the NIMS is a problem, and their NPS also has reduced. That is something positive in banking. NBFC, everything. We like M&M Finance in NBFC. Coforge came with the results today morning at 7 o'clock. So quarter-on-quarter basis, their revenue was higher by 4.7% in CC term at 1,829 crores, and EBITDA margin at 16.5%. The order intake also was good. So IT, many results came. IT as a sector results are not disappointed except for Wipro and few things which came initially. So IT can give some rally till the market is very good. So we need to understand, crude prices are cooling. So there can be stock specific rally, but recollect one thing, it is not a bull market. We are in a bear phase of a market. It can, this rally can continue for 3-4 weeks. But still, if Fed hikes aggressive interest rate, there can be a correction. So regular profit booking is always advised. With that, over to you, Kshitija.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. अभी हम लोग ये कॉल को एक बार हेतनी में कर लेते हैं. कजारिया सेरामिक के नेट सेल्स इंक्रीज हुए 79.5% ईयर ऑन ईयर, और वो अभी 1,800 करोड़ से. वॉल्यूम ग्रोथ भी 53% से इंक्रीज हुई है. EBITDA आया है 153 करोड़, और उनकी जो रोबस्ट ग्रोथ है 91% ओवर Q1 फाइनेंशियल ईयर 2022 में. हमारा कंपनी के ऊपर बाय रेटिंग है और टारगेट प्राइस है वो 1303 है। सैंड कंपनी है, उनके भी रिजल्ट्स आए थे, 0.09% ईयर ऑन ईयर ग्रोथ रिपोर्ट की है। जो प्रॉफिट है वो 116 करोड़ है। रेवेन्यू 1215 करोड़ है। करंटली स्टॉक के ऊपर बाय रेटिंग है, जो टारगेट प्राइस है 1110 है लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए। पीवीआर के भी नंबर्स आए थे, नेट प्रॉफिट 68.3 करोड़ है। देन इसके अलावा EBITDA मार्जिन 20.3% से ये क्वार्टर में इंक्रीज हुआ है। करंटली स्टॉक के ऊपर बाय रेटिंग है और जो टारगेट प्राइस है वो 2215 है। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है जेबी केमिकल फार्मा के ऊपर। कंपनी ने उनका जो एक्विजिशन है वो पोर्टफोलियो ब्रांड का डॉक्टर रेड्डी का वो कंप्लीट किया है, और ये जो एक्विजिशन के लिए जो पार्शली फंड था वो इंटरनल अक्रूज और पार्शली लॉन्ग टर्म डेब्ट से पे किया है। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है आईसीआईसी सिक्योरिटीज के ऊपर। कंपनी ने 12% की ईयर ऑन ईयर डिक्लाइन Q1 में प्रॉफिट रिपोर्ट की है। जो रेवेन्यू है वो राइज हुआ है 6.5% से। इसके अलावा रेवेन्यू ग्रो हुआ है 6.5% से ईयर ऑन ईयर 793.55 करोड़ पे। बायोकॉन कंपनी है, उन्होंने एक प्री अप्रूवल इंस्पेक्शन था 3 साइट्स का हैदराबाद तेलंगाना में जुलाई 20 को वो कंक्लूड किया है, जो 3 ऑब्जर्वेशन के साथ। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है जीएसडब्ल्यू एनर्जी के ऊपर। कंपनी ने 179% की इंक्रीज किया है और जो कंसोलिडेटेड प्रॉफिट है वो 516 करोड़ है। इसके अलावा रेवेन्यू जो ग्रो हुआ है 67.5% से ईयर ऑन ईयर और 3115 करोड़ है। इमामी कंपनी है, उन्होंने 30% स्टेक अक्वायर की है पेट केयर स्टार्टअप में, जो कैनिस न्यूट्री सर्विस इंडिया कंपनी का नाम है, और ये कंपनी का ब्रांड फरबॉल स्टोरी है। तो ये मोस्टली फोकस करेंगी फास्ट ग्रोइंग पेट केयर सेगमेंट में विद आयुर्वेदिक रेंज सॉल्यूशन से। फिर ये कॉमन रहेगा और रिक्रूटमेंट रहेगा अलाइनमेंट पेस्ट, और स्पेशली ये डॉग्स के लिए फोकस करेंगे। जीएसएफसी गुजरात स्टेट फर्टिलाइजर एंड केमिकल कंपनी है, उन्होंने भी नंबर रिपोर्ट किए, तो 154% से ईयर ऑन ईयर ग्रोथ है। जो कंसोलिडेटेड प्रॉफिट है वो 345 करोड़ है। इसके अलावा कंपनी ने स्ट्रॉन्ग रेवेन्यू ग्रोथ और ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट रिपोर्ट किया है। तो ओवरऑल ये अच्छे नंबर्स है। इसके अलावा यही सेगमेंट में एसआरएफ के भी नंबर्स आए थे। सो एसआरएफ के नंबर्स भी प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स था जो इंक्रीज होकर 54% से 608 करोड़ था, और इसके अलावा जो ओवरऑल उनका EBITDA है वो इंक्रीज हुआ है 58% से 938 करोड़ ये क्वार्टर में। तो कंपनी का जो एक्सपेंशन प्लान है वो काफी अग्रेसिव है, और जो जीएसएफसी भी कंपनी में ग्रोथ काफी अच्छे से दिख रही है। यही केमिकल सेगमेंट में मिगमानी फिन केमिकल के भी नंबर्स आए थे। अभी तक का उनका हाईएस्ट एवर रेवेन्यू आया है, पैट 92% से इंक्रीज होके 108 करोड़ है, और ओवरऑल उनका यूटिलाइजेशन अभी 94% से है। उनका जो कॉस्टिक सोडा का नंबर्स जो है वो 104 से इंक्रीज हुए, तो ओवरऑल ये अच्छे नंबर्स है। और जो कॉस्टिक सोडा है उसमें एक केमिकल कंपनी प्रोड्यूसर है, वो है गुजरात केमिकल, तो ये कंपनी के लिए पॉजिटिव रहेगा। तो ओवरऑल हमें अभी केमिकल सेगमेंट अच्छा लग रहा है, तो आप केमिकल स्टॉक्स को एक बार वॉच कर सकते हो। तो केमिकल सेगमेंट में अमी ऑर्गेनिक्स, गुजरात केमिकल, टाटा केमिकल ऐसे स्टॉक्स हैं। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है वेल्सपन क्रॉप के ऊपर। कंपनी ने जो कमीशन है ब्लास्ट फर्नेस का सेंटर प्लांट का, उसका जो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फैसिलिटी अंचर में वो होली ओन सब्सिडरी है। ये इसका अप्रोक्सीमेटली प्रोडक्शन है वो 5 लाख मिलियन टन है हॉट मेटल पेपर एनम का, और ये कैपेसिटी जो ये टीएमटी बार फैसिलिटी है वो कैपेसिटी 3.5 लाख मिलियन टन पर एनम करेगी। आईडीएल बैंक के भी नंबर्स आए थे। कंपनी ने नेट प्रॉफिट 201 करोड़ रिपोर्ट किया है, और इसके अलावा उनका जो नेट इंटरेस्ट इनकम है वो ग्रो हो चुका है 6% से ईयर ऑन ईयर, जो अभी 1028 करोड़ है। तो ओवरऑल हम लोग इतना आरबीएल बैंक के ऊपर पॉजिटिव नहीं है, तो आप स्टॉक को अवॉइड कर सकते हो। बैंकिंग सेक्टर के नंबर्स काफी अच्छे आए हैं, तो ओवरऑल आप आईसीआईसीआई के भी रिजल्ट है ये सैटरडे में। कैनरा बैंक के रिजल्ट है मंडे को, तो एक स्पेकुलेटिव रैली आप देख सकते हो, बट हम लोग आपको सजेस्ट करेंगे कि जो रिजल्ट के 2 दिन पहले और 2 दिन बाद ट्रेड नहीं करें, क्योंकि स्टॉक वोलेटाइल रहता है। 80% हम लोग मनी लॉस्ट करते हैं रिजल्ट प्रेडिक्ट करके, तो हम भी कॉल देना रहता है, तो रिजल्ट के टाइम सिर्फ ऑप्शन कॉल ही देते हैं। तो 2 दिन पहले और 2 दिन रिजल्ट के बाद स्टॉक को अवॉइड करना चाहिए। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है कैनफिन होम के भी नंबर्स आए थे। उनका नेट इंटरेस्ट इनकम 254 करोड़ है। पैट 31% से क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर इंक्रीज होकर 162 करोड़ है। ईपीएस अभी 12 है। लोन बुक उनका 27,000 करोड़ है, 3% से इंक्रीज हुआ है। नंबर्स काफी जो मार्केट का एक्सपेक्टेशंस था उससे अच्छे आए और उनका एनपीए भी रिड्यूस हुआ है। बट एनबीएफसी सेक्टर में हमें एमएनएम फाइनेंस अच्छा लगता है। इसके अलावा हिंजिन के भी नंबर्स आए थे। नंबर्स काफी अच्छे थे। रेवेन्यू 44% से ग्रो हुआ है 9,236 करोड़। पैट है वो 55% से इंक्रीज हुआ है 392 करोड़ और ईपीएस है वो 7.3 है क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर का। और ये कंपनी जिंक, लेड एंड सिल्वर प्रोड्यूस करती है, तो जिंक में वो काफी अच्छे से प्रोग्रेस कर रही है। अभी कंपनी एक्सपांड करने वाली है फर्टिलाइजर प्लांट एंड रोस्टर प्लांट, जो और बहुत सारी चीजें कंपनी में हो रही है। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है क्रिसिल के ऊपर। क्रिसिल के भी नंबर्स आए थे। रेवेन्यू 26% से इंक्रीज होकर 6,850 करोड़ है। ईबिटा भी काफी अच्छा इंक्रीज हुआ है। कोफोर्ज के भी नंबर्स आए थे। एबिटा काफी अच्छे से 65.5 से इंक्रीज हुआ है। ऑर्डर बुक भी उनकी अच्छी है। ओवरऑल आईटी सेक्टर में आप लोग देखें तो रिजल्ट्स काफी अच्छे आए, सिवाय विप्रो और कोई बहुत कंपनी के। बट अभी मार्केट जब तक स्टेबल है तब तक आप आईटी सेक्टर में रैली देख सकते हो, तो ये रैली यूज कर सकते हो। आपको आप इफ ट्रेडिंग पोजिशन है तो रैली पोजिशन रिड्यूस करने के लिए। जब तक क्रूड के जो प्राइस है वो कूल ऑफ हो रहा है, तो ये मार्केट के लिए पॉजिटिव है। ये आप समझ ले कि ये बुल मार्केट नहीं है, तो रैली थोड़े दिन के लिए और थोड़े वीक्स के लिए कंटिन्यू रहेगी, क्योंकि नेक्स्ट वीक फेड की मीटिंग है। तो वो उनका जो रिजल्ट और जो अपडेट रहेगा कि कौन से कितने बेसिस पॉइंट से रेट इंटरेस्ट हाइक करिए, उसके ऊपर मार्केट की रिएक्शन देखने मिल सकती है। तो ऑलवेज आपको टाइम टू टाइम प्रॉफिट बुक करना चाहिए। दैट्स इट फ्रॉम आवर एंड। थैंक यू एवरीवन फॉर जॉइनिंग द कॉन कॉल। हैव अ नाइस डे।